Doesn't it suck when history gets paid over by asphalt and concrete?
Oh, come on!
I mean, how many of these ugly big box stores do we need? History is dying every single day, but luckily there's places like Frontier Village in Denison, Texas. So we woke up and got the kids ready for our little homeschool adventure.
Hey, here we go guys, we're at Frontier Village. And check out my new hats made by my friend. Go check out their website at Hyperlex Workshop on Etsy. I'll leave the link in the description below.
Frontier Village was established on September 9th, 1967. Currently, the price of admission ranges from $5 to $7 depending on the age. The museum building we're currently in was built in 1990 and it's filled with all sorts of knickknacks from Grayson County.
It's like an old-timey piano. Actually sounds pretty good on this piano.
Not sure if my boy was allowed to play Mr. Incredible, but it sounded fantastic. Maybe a little bit off tune. And this is their research center where they store all their genealogical records. Then exited the rear of the museum to explore the rest of the village. All the homes were moved here from other locations.
So we get like a key that they give you at the entrance, and you can go into all the historical buildings. Oh, it smells like chocolate in here.
I always find it enlightening to see how people used to live.
This is their office. Hey, look at what they did. They dry garlic.
A lot of times you only had 1 or 2 bedrooms and the kitchens were very small.
So aren't you happy about our kitchen? Even though it's small, it's not this small. You like the swing ride? You got fire ant mounds everywhere. If I touched it, a bunch of fire ants would come out. They're fire ants, Texas style fire ants. And they didn't have bathrooms. Apparently they didn't have bathrooms in their house. So they had to go to an outhouse. We're so lucky that we don't have to do that. This is what they did. They had a bucket and then they had a hole in the ground. So that was their restroom back in the day.
The entire village is about 14 acres and it's filled to the brim with old buildings. Next we go to Jesse Hendrick's log cabin, which was built in 1863 and it had only 1 room. Surprisingly, that 1 room would rent out for $2,000 in LA.
What?
Nice smile, Nolan. Nice smile.
Going right here.
Yeah? This is the Bradley Bodkin cabin, built in 1845. Dude, it was just 1 room. This is a 1-room cabin. Doesn't that make you appreciate what we have? It's much bigger than this.
And this is Evan Carpenter's house, which had a whopping 3 rooms. We then checked out a replica of a typical country store.
And inside, you can see there's some different things. There's some candy on the table right there. And Ellie wants to go in and eat the candy, right? So here's all the different tractors they used to use. This one is a modern one, but they have different kinds for different purposes. The blacksmith, the village blacksmith is right here. I think back in the day you had to make your own tools. Couldn't just go to Home Depot and buy it.
Now we're going to one of the bigger homes. It's the Fitzgerald home, built in 1866.
Alright, we're going inside the Fitzgerald home. This is one of the bigger homes.
I'm not gonna lie, we could use a little Febreze in here. Fitzgerald built this house on a 300-acre farm. The house itself was 2 stories tall, which seemed to be rare back in those days.
You just can't go upstairs on the Fitzgerald home. Only downstairs. And this is the bedroom. So far there's only 1 bedroom on the bottom, right? That's probably someone important living in that house.
And the biggest and oldest home at Frontier Village is the Old Bass House, built in 1850. This was also the first home in the county to have glass windows.
Alright, so Nolan is going to unlock this door, but he needs help from Daddy. Got it? You got it, Nolan? Woo! That boy's heavy. It's very heavy. Now open, it's time to go in. This one actually doesn't smell bad. You never know what you're gonna get with these homes. She was the former owner of this home. The former mistress.
The home has a large kitchen and dining table.
Oh, this kitchen is actually bigger. It's almost like a normal kitchen. Hey, this house actually has electricity compared to the other house. It's more modern. But they didn't have TVs back then, so they had to play record players.
While in the house, we decided to do a little photo shoot. I mean, when are we gonna have the opportunity to be in a vintage house again?
My feet are killing me. That's why for the rest of my feet, this nice vintage couch. Look at me having to carry her like a baby. Oh, this was a schoolhouse. Oh, you can open this? Oh, this is so tiny. And I bet every kid in the community went in that schoolhouse. Didn't matter what age.
It was also interesting to know that school was much different back in those days. No grades, air conditioning, and administrative nonsense. Just pure unadulterated learning, the way education was meant to be. Also, what do you think about the bull? Really puts a new spin on the phrase, taking the bull by the horns.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can live out where they have so many fire ants. It's everywhere. Oh, this is a dentist and a barber shop. So you give them a haircut, and while you're giving them a haircut, you pull out a tooth. This is saddle and harness shop and a newspaper office. Back in the day, they used to combine things. Like you're a dentist and a barber, and you're a newspaper man, and you sell saddles. Hey, what? Newspaper man had a Mac computer? No way. Look at that old Mac computer right there. And you press this and the light turned on. Some interactivity at the Frontier Village.
We then went to the Langford house. This home was local to Denison, and the original roof was torn off to make coffins. Extremely dark past.
Hey, look at it. They have the same floor as in our house. Our old floor. Back in the day, it looks like you had the dining room and the kitchen in one spot. So two-room house compared to the one-room cabins a lot of people used to have. And those are my seeds. Walking up the stair. This is my second seed. And that's my first seed. And if you were bad, you went inside the jail wagon. We're going into the house of the law. Why is the courthouse the best preserved house in the area? Alright, Dylan, you didn't do your homework? Go, you're on trial. Nolan, you throw a tantrum, you're on trial. You guys are on trial, I'm the judge. Say it isn't so, Nolan. Say it isn't so. Looks like Nolan finally went to jail.
Then we went to the old church house, and then this strange looking cabin.
You see, there's like the bedroom and the kitchen area. And then, and it feels nice here, like a nice breeze. Is another bedroom? Maybe it was like a 2-bedroom cabin. Another cabin of Dave Ansley log cabin home. The log cabin, one of many. Can you ring this bell? Yeah, you can. It's like another blacksmith area or workshop. Alright, that's it. Looking at all the old houses. Nolan likes Texas now. He wants to live in one of these houses. These smelly houses.
No.
No, he said no. But
I don't like this place.
that is it of our tour of the Frontier Village here. So we're gonna go back home and rest up for tomorrow.
But before leaving, make sure you check out the statue of Eisenhower, the 34th president. Denison, Texas was his birthplace, and the city made sure you knew it. Well, what did you guys think about Frontier Village? Currently, they seem to be going through some financial issues and have set up a GoFundMe page. It would be a shame to see all this disappear. So if you feel like it's an important cause, go and support this slice of American history, or else it'll probably turn into another Walmart. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, here's some more suggestions. On this channel, I produce entertaining educational travel content, and if that's your thing, please consider subscribing. And with that, I'll see you on the next Pixix adventure.